The real problem with prospecting, it's not what you think it is. Why most prospecting strategies fail, and how to create value that connects with your ideal customers. Almost everyone wants new clients. Chances are you do too. Thanks to this, bookstores, social media networks, business school catalogs, and consulting firm websites are chock full of suggestions for finding new business. But few of them will work because the problem with prospecting is not what most people think it is. It's not about identifying your prospects. It's not about locating your prospects. It's not about targeting your prospects. It's not even about reaching out to your prospects. There are plenty of systems and software programs that are available for those things, and they are relatively easy to implement. What's the real problem? Reaching your prospects at the precise moment they want and need to hear from you. After all, nobody cares about who you are or what you do until those things matter to them. In some cases, that's straightforward. If you sell insurance, it's logical to reach out to people when their current policies are about to expire or when they've acquired something new to protect. After all, few people want to hear about new insurance options when everything is already covered. However, when it's time to pay for a new policy, individuals might be interested in exploring different options. If you're in the mortgage business, you want to reach out to potential homeowners when they're buying property. If you sell new cars, you want to contact potential buyers when their leases or their warranties expire. If you're a criminal defense attorney, you want to speak to potential clients just before their arraignment. If you run a body shop, you want to talk to potential customers after they've had a fender bender. But what if there's no natural purchase schedule to time your outreach? Let me give you a personal example. I speak at conferences around the world. I want to reach out to meeting professionals, event organizers, and speakers bureaus when they're looking for a keynote speaker to open their upcoming conferences. As I mentioned, identifying, finding, targeting, and connecting with my potential buyers is straightforward. The challenge lies in locating these buyers at the exact moment they're interested in hearing from me. Some companies book their events 2 years out. Some reserve their speakers 1 year out. Some wait until they're 6 months away, and more often, especially since COVID, some groups book their speakers 6 to 8 weeks out. This December, I got booked for 2 events I wasn't expecting, and both of them called me only 2 weeks before the event. A few years ago, that was unheard of, unless maybe a speaker had canceled unexpectedly. So based on this new reality, when should I schedule my outreach? A, 2 years out, B, 1 year out, C, 6 months out, D, 6 weeks out, or E? The answer, of course, is E, all of the above. If you can't be sure when someone is interested in hearing from you, and you also can't trust that they'll remember you when they need to reach you, then you need to reach them as often as possible. The new problem this brings up is sending them the information they want and need. Sending updates about what you've been doing, new deals you've funded, new personnel you've hired, new properties you've sold, or new clients you've acquired is only beneficial to your prospects if it's of interest to them. It's only when you make it worth someone's time to stay in touch with you that they will consider allowing you to stay in touch with them. Reaching out to them often is easy. Reaching out frequently and not becoming a pest is hard. So how do you do that? By creating consistent value. You can make your potential customers want to stay in touch with you. Whether your solution is a blog, a newsletter, podcast, social media post, personal letter and clippings, or all of the above, the key is the same: create value. Otherwise, the delete button on their keyboard and the one in their mind is too easy to hit.